YouTube? It's your boy Silver Rancher back for another Ranch reaction. And today I got an interesting one here. I really don't know what to expect of this. So I was usually when I get suggestions, it's via all y'all being awesome down below in the comments and giving me a list of suggestions a mile long that I've probably missed half of them. I'm still trying to make sure and document them. You know, like this big Google Doc that I have full of like songs I need to listen to, from Ivy Cone to Connor Quest to Sam Sky and so many more. But I got this one here. It's called Shades of Pain by two people I have not totally heard of. Their names, three guys: Yarrow, Targo, and Mushuu are their names. Like smaller creators, the same way, like you guys know, I'm a pretty small creator, not even 1,000 yet. But so I got a suggestion from a guy on Twitter. His name is Carlos C. So I want to give a shout out to you. You're a really he's a really nice guy from what I've seen. He threw out a bunch of reactors, threw my name into the mix. So I was like, oh, okay, sure. I'll give this a listen. So let me run this up. I'm super excited because I always love doing doing reactions via fan suggestions because y'all give such awesome suggestions. So I'm really excited to see what to expect here. I really, like I said, I've never listened to any of these three. If I have, I don't remember what they would be from. So yeah, let's run this up. I'm super excited. This is called Shades of Pain by Yarrow featuring Targo and Mushuu. And if you enjoyed the Ranch reaction, please support by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Let's jump right into this. This is Shades of Pain. Shout out to Fresh Bands for producing it.
I've been through the shades of pain, got left up in the rain. I haven't been the same since I turned to him that day. You're a friend of me, I'm my enemy. There's no such thing as saving me. I've been through the shades of pain, got left up in the rain. I haven't been the same since I turned to him that day. You're a friend of me, I'm my enemy. There's no such thing as saving me.
It's good lines right there. One thing I'll say, because it's again, I'm not really sure who's who is the one big issue. Let me see if they say here. Yeah, hook is Mushuu, verse 1's Yarrow, verse 2 is Targo. So this was Mushuu who did the hook. What I want to say is I like Mushu's voice. What I think the big thing for me is he has the ability to do have a really nice rise and fall. And the reason I say this is where was it?
I've been through the shades of pain, got left up in the rain.
Like, that's not a bad, that's a decent run he went on there.
I haven't been the same since I turned to him that day.
I feel like that bit needed more fluctuation. Cause he went kind of the same sort of, went with the same 2 or 3 notes. And again, I don't think that's oh, this makes the hook terrible. I think you limit yourself a little bit when you don't give that ability to use all the natural sounds of your voice to let rise and falls happen. That's when you get really good runs. That's when you get really soulful. And a song like this, I feel like you kind of need that. I feel like you got the foundation for what makes this sound really good. It just needs a little more. Especially there, that very ending bit, I feel like you could have benefited from going on a little run up a little bit. There's no such thing as saving me. You see what I mean? Something like that. I do like the direction though. I really like the writing from the hook there. That was good.
No such thing as saving me. Okay, you know I'm switching my lanes, switching mask cause it causes me pain. Sounding away from all this hate. Tragedy plays inside of my brain. Feeling so numb, the fuck do you want? Drop the two, so I'm standing on one. Where are your palms? Where are your...
I like that line right there. Drop the two, so I'm standing on one, which is like 2 feet instead of 1.
Drop the two, so I'm standing on one. Where are your palms? Where are your moms? Losing my aim like standing on none. Pray to God for a better day. Catch a body, you getting slain. Don't fuck with your lanes, fuck what you say. Dishing up Shinobi, sound play. Kingdom come.
Flow's not bad. Flow's not bad. I like it. The delivery's pretty solid from Yaro. 2 things, and I think it's more of a production thing than anything. Number 1, your background voices are drowning, like they're sort of drowning out your main verse. Like, I feel like it's a good example. Probably like around here. Right there, I feel like your background voices are drowning, like not fully, like to the point where like it's it's unaudible, like I can't hear it, but it's there where it's a little glaring. Catch a body, you getting slain. Don't fuck with your lanes, fuck what you say. Dishing up Shinobi, sound play. Kingdom coming, I'm leading the way. Leading you out to a better place. Yukiyo may know where to escape. You do what I say. Happy living's what I have for the day. Running in my mind. Running in my time. Running and I'm hoping she's fine. But she's not. Caught your dough, ain't now her body drop. I'm sorry, my love, but it wasn't enough for you. But I just love that. And the second thing is, again, and people listen to me, like people who've listened on my channel know one thing, and again, it's just a personal gripe. I don't think it's necessarily like, oh, no one knows how to do it, but it's auto-tune. I think it takes away so much of what people can do with rap and with vocals. And I kind of feels like that. And not because you used it, but I feel like you used too much of it. Where it just kind of flattened straight up like some levels of your tone when you were going for deliveries. It just feels really like certain things that I feel like would hit harder. Certain lines I feel like would hit harder. Certain like levels of delivery that I think have better punch. I think you're kind of like essentially causing a flat line with it with auto-tune. With too much of it. I want to preface that. It's not as much the fact that he's using auto-tune, it's just I think he's using too much.
Do not cry. It's a small price to pay, but I'm alright. I will say this world so that I may die. Got left up in the rain. I haven't been the same since I turned it in my day. You're a friend of me.
And what I like Mushuu here because again, like I said, the big thing for me was just the runs, but I really think that chorus, like that hook, is actually kind of addicting. I'm bobbing my head to it. I really like it. Like I haven't been the same since I turned her in that day. Like I'm like, okay. Like you keep my attention really. Like they're doing a good job keeping my attention. And again, I think for like, again, 3 smaller creators are going out here and putting a lot of effort out. Like, this should be applauded. Like, they're all doing a solid job.
Toiling with faith. The words of my lovers and people that ain't. They try to make it, but I know they fake. Stabbed in my chest with a 2-edged blade. Can't fun with a demon, you know I'm a breed.
Ooh, stabbed in my chest with a 2-edged blade. Okay, with a 2-edged blade.
They fake. Stabbed in my chest with a 2-edged blade. Can't fun with a demon, you know I'm a bring pain. You know I'm a bring pain. Pain when I bring. my mental disease, fighting them over my soul for the keys. Just wanted love and they stole it from me.
Out of the three, I can say that I do like this. Out of the two verses, I can say I do like this one a little better. And I think it's just mainly, like I said, the auto-tune's a little thing.
My mental disease, fighting them over my soul for the keys.
That bit feels a little, this bit right here feels a little scratchy, but overall it sounds pretty good. The flow from both Yarrow and Targo have been pretty solid.
My mental disease, fighting them over my soul for the keys. Just wanted love and they stole it from me. Guess it's time that I showed them my peak and go unleash my beast. Let's go. They wanna fuck with a kid. Ain't not a problem it is. I got a common way and I'm a legit bitch. They wanna copy the flow. They not gonna do it like this. They wanna go where I show. Choose no hit them.
I can't be the only one crazy there, right?
They gonna do it like this. They wanna go where I show. Choose no hit them.
Before that.
I got a common way and I'm a legit bitch. They wanna copy the flow.
I think you peaked.
They gonna do it like copy the flow. Then they gonna
Maybe not, but if it sounded like it, because it was really grainy, really scratchy, and not like where you would get like if you like do screamo and you're going louder. Interesting.
choose to no hit them, they split. Split like the cracks in my heart. I'm hurt, I'm falling apart. These demons, they tear me apart. If I ever make it out, will it be far? Ain't nobody helping, they're playing their part. Reed, I'm so sorry, I left you a heart. The first time I saw you, it lit up a spark. And now that you're gone, I'm still feeling your heart, girl. Through the shades of pain, got left up in the rain. I haven't been the same since I turned it in my day. You're a friend of me, I'm my enemy. There's no such thing as saving me. I've been through the shades of pain, got left up in the rain. I haven't been the same since I turned it in my day. You're a friend of me, I'm my enemy. There's no such thing as saving me.
That was Shades of Pain by Yarrow with Targo and Mushuu. I'll kind of wrap up my thoughts pretty quickly. I thought there were bits I liked. I liked a lot of their flow. I liked their delivery. I think, honestly, the hard part is honestly writing good lines. And I think they did. They told, like, a pretty solid, compelling story while playing off of each other's sort of flow, style, and almost their energy pretty well. Honestly, a lot of the things I just wasn't the biggest fan of is more on the technical production end. There were bits where I felt like either they peaked or like the mic peaked or just it sounded grainy or they kind of caked their voice and effects, and in some places, especially when you're talking about Obito, which a lot of it's based around really deep and insightful and emotional stuff. If you kind of cake your voice in auto-tune and other effects that aren't as much natural as stuff like EQ and compression, you almost kind of create this little flat line at like where the peak can be. And I'm not talking about like, oh, how good the song can be. I just generally mean the peaks in your voice. You almost like flatline it in a way. And I felt that kind of with, honestly, all three kind of had a part like that made me think like it. Again, and I don't think that's necessarily, oh, they suck. Like, I genuinely think they all have a lot of talent. I think it's just something that comes with time. And I think this song's a good foundation. Like, honestly, and I say this honestly, if people take it as, oh, you're hating. No. I honestly think like this has a foundation of a very good song. And there's just little bits that I think could change, mess with. That's what putting out music's for. You never know if you're going to get better without kind of people telling you. So, I honestly think it's a decent song. I think it's a solid song. There's a lot of stuff foundationally that I like with it, especially with the writing. I just think little bit of like producing and editing mixed with like the tracking of vocals. I think that could get improved on with the source song. But I think the foundation's here for a really good song. I do like this to a degree. Oh. If you're wondering what that was a TikTok I accidentally left open on my phone. Sorry. Yeah, overall, I think this is a solid song. I think y'all should give it a chance. I think it's like I said, I think it's solid with the ability. Like, I think all three of these guys have talent to keep getting even better from where they are right now. And that's where everybody wants to be with music. You want to keep getting better and better with everything you drop. Even guys like DPS and Fable constantly strive to innovate and be better with the song they dropped today from the song they dropped yesterday. So, again, go run this up. Let me know what you all think down below. If you enjoyed the Ranch Reaction, please leave support by dropping a like, comment, subscribe. To become part of the Ranch Nation, while turning on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on Ranch Reactions, gaming, commentary, music, my podcast, Nerds on the Mic, as that'll be dropping today. I don't know if I'll get this out before episode 7 comes out or after. Vlogs or anything else that drops on my channel. So all the love and support means the world to me. I'm 25 subscribers away from 800. That feels insane and not normal. So I can't begin to express how grateful and blessed I am. So, thank you so much. And with that out of the way, y'all take care, and I love y'all. Peace.